Jamaica politics and cover. Pick up yourself because you don't know you will discover. Lord of mercy. Hey. Some say that them a diety. And them
Yes, JPU family, welcome to another episode. Thank you for your patience. If you're just joining this channel for the first time, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. Guys, just tell me in the chat that you're hearing me fine so that we can get started. How is everybody this evening? Hope everybody is doing well. Moderator, welcome back. Good night. Let me know the audio is good, guys. Wally Paguan, guys. Wally Paguan. Wally Paguan. I'm telling you what Paguan you know. Jamaica is about to decide once more. It's achievements versus promises. Who will the people trust? Thank you. Thank you. Audio is good. Thank you. It is Wednesday, June 18th. JPU is on schedule tonight. Welcome, everybody. Make sure that you hit the like button when you come in. Thank you. So, tonight, they're having a town hall meeting. Just to let you guys know what's going on. The PNP opposition is having a town hall meeting in St. Andrew, Kingston. Meanwhile, the JLP has been campaigning. I saw some photographs, live videos coming out of St. Mary. See, some people have greeted the Prime Minister. Stuff like that. Guys, I also realize, say, the JLP put out one magazine. I wonder if I can get one copyright. Somebody send one copyright, go and give me, please. Please and thanks. Anybody, send me a copy. I don't know if you can send it to me electronically or if you have to mail a copy to me. I wonder if somebody can sort that out. I want to see it. I want to see what's in it. I want to tell the viewers here what is in it. So there's a lot going on. Also, Peter Bunting, Lord have mercy, Peter Bunting is inviting all taxi drivers to come out to Newport, Manchester. Taxi driver link up. Now let me tell you now a little something about Newport, Manchester. It's been brought to my attention that the JLP supporters in Newport, the same little thing there with Mr. Chin and so forth, the supporters who are concentrated in Newport. Peter Bunting is taking advantage of the fact that the Jamaica Labour Party has not settled whatever issues from the runoff with Mr. Chin. So, can you all blame Bunting for being in Newport doing what he does best to undermine and sabotage and take advantage and so? Yes, that's what's going on. So if I were the Jamaica Labour Party, I would certainly get the party and the appropriate bodies there to deal with whatever is going on Oftentimes when these things happen is because party hierarchy, go meet and settle things, because Jamaica people, them, you can talk to them and they are some reasonable people. Why is it that the JLP does not have a bullhorn driving around in South Manchester telling the people not to vote for Bunting because Bunting get runway from Central Manchester and he is no good at performing. He is no good at representation. Why them that not cost much, How much for a bullion? They can go to Amazon or wherever to get one bullion for most of $20. And you drive around now one vehicle and say, people, the next member of parliament is so and so. And the one that is trying to lead from the other side, don't they no nice? Look what Bunting did to Central Manchester and they got rid of him. Why do you want him here? We don't want him here and talk up the things them. Yeah, man. So the licky taxi driver then, because I know say someone is going to go. But on a licky taxi driver. Remember say when Bunting them in a government and Bunting them in a parliament, Bunting not really deal with no more than so, Ask the PMP people them, him roll up window upon them when them are going at HQ. You don't really like poor people more so. So I want to keep that in mind. And a little girl them where I put on orange and follow out Bunting. No, what I gonna get. I want to tell you but I can't say it out here. So I'm either going to vote for the future or I'm going to vote for instant gratification, which is a special, a Roman boom, I want to call it. Because right as so now, what am I talk about taxi driver link up? No, this is not more than drink a rum and maybe get one look of phone or one look of tablet, them style there. This is not nothing a subs. What Bunting can tell you say? This man is a reject. Plain and simple. Me a second, guys.
2020, people thought I was committing political suicide. They thought I couldn't defeat Peter Bunting. But the people in Manchester Central believed with me. They believed in me. And we defeated Peter Bunting by more than 1,000 votes. And we defeated Peter Bunting by more than 1,000 votes.
Yes, guys. Welcome back. So, something else that I saw that I want to bring to you guys' attention. As me tell you, the JLP, them there, St. Mary, and I'm sure somebody from St. Mary soon call over here who was probably out there. There is going to be a fundraiser happening in Orlando, Florida on the 28th of June. Oh, what is, man? Sorry about that, guys. May I come? Hold on there. Oh, wait there. Hear this. Yes, so the wealthiest Jamaican woman, she's hosting the Prime Minister of Jamaica. She is hosting a 2,500 US per seat fundraiser for the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Campaign fundraiser held in Orlando, Florida on June 28th, 2025 at 4 p.m. You will get the location once you purchase the ticket. If you are in Orlando, Florida, and you want to attend this fundraiser, that's the information. Miss Bailey, Trisha Bailey, is going to be hosting it. dinner with the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Orlando, Florida. I'm sure it's a beautiful location there in Florida. So the campaign has started, people are out there, and I'm gonna let you first hear what was said a short while ago at the PNP's town hall meeting, them say. And we're gonna talk about that. Here it goes. Oh, hold on. Here it is.
Our commitment to the principle of participatory democracy. We value the input, the dialogue, consultation that a forum like this provides for people who are interested in matters of development and matters affecting our beloved island of Jamaica. We are coming together at a time when there are reasons to think that our democracy is under threat. We see manifestations of the arrogance of power concentrated in those who hold it for its own sake. Remarks like, there's no need for an opposition, coming out of the head of government of the country. The idea that they will never surrender Jamaica to the PNP. A repeated comment, actually, by a senior member of the government, a cabinet minister. And then the institutional attacks that are undermining the fabric, the architecture of accountability that has been constructed since independence and was strengthened under the last People's National Party administration when we developed the Integrity Commission legislation and brought it to Parliament. And we see where there have been efforts over the last 2 years to dismantle it or neuter it, undermine its efficacy and its powers.
All right, so let's talk about this. You're having a town hall meeting in front of PNP people then. And it begs the question now, what is it that the Jamaican people want to hear? Make we talk about it. Months and weeks before an election, what is it that the Jamaican people them want to hear? That's why I see when them a come about poll and poll and poll, me not look, Because all of them something the way you hear Mark Golden talk about democracy is at risk, not no go so. Look over England, how much time then change prime minister in a couple of years. Then change 10 prime minister in almost 3 years. Jamaica's democracy is very stable. First of all, the only democracy that is ruined is the democracy inside of the People's National Party, where Mark Golden bought the PNP for $10 million. Okay? The next thing, you go into the people right before the election, and all they can do is to try and preach propaganda upon the Prime Minister's name, try to defame, try to smear, try to paint the Prime Minister of Jamaica as this monster who is destroying our democracy, who has no integrity, who is corrupt, and all the rest. That's all you got? What the Jamaican people them really and truly care about, guys, are things like crime, the economy, where the country is going, housing affordability, cost of living. Those are the things that the Jamaican people them care about. This election, achievements versus promises. The stakes couldn't be higher, guys. And I'm not saying that lightly. A lot of people I know, both JLP and PNP people, have been saying, I want to hear them over here. Mark Golden can't win, PNP can't win, this and that. I am not going to go there. But what I will say to the Jamaican people and those listening to Jamaica Politics Uncovered is that the stakes couldn't be higher. No matter who you want to say I go win or I go lose or who I go win or who can't win, the stakes are high. That's the constant in all of this. Now, Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party, they have proven achievements of national development, bold leadership. Meanwhile, Mark Golden is only coming. I can't even say the man coming with promises at this point in time, telling you the truth. I probably should have put a little more thought into that. But to say that Mark Golden is coming with promises, Mark Golden really not coming with no promises, you know? All he might do, I try to smear the Prime Minister, nothing more. Because I don't really hear Mark Golden talk about the issues of national concern. Those were not even addressed in the last budget debate. All he did was came with a manifesto. So Mark Golding hasn't even been opposing any policy that the government is doing right now. He hasn't been opposing housing. The only thing them say, the Prime Minister and the government give a 300 houses, that is not enough houses. Remember, in the social housing program, you know corruption come out of it. You know Operation Pride style come out of it. Clean as a whistle. Everything accounted for. So them now criticize the housing program, you know. Well, them try to come with a little propaganda, say the housing, you have to go give back the house when you're dead. We know that's not true. We know that the social housing program that the Prime Minister is doing, you don't have to give back anything. The one the local government is doing, when you're done with the house, somebody else who is in need is going to come in and get the house. There's no problem in that to me. Some of them really hear them really are opposed. The only thing they are opposed, they must say no state of emergency. And when you look on the crime right now, Jamaica crime rate gone down. So when my goal in a promise to people them, when people come with promises, in order for you to even listen to them, you have to be able to trust them. You have to be able to trust the person who will come promise you. For things say, all right, me I will give the person who will promise me a chance over the person who can show me tangible evidence that they are achieving and doing what is right. Daryl Vaz them, I see them coming to much school bus today. That's a good thing. Mark Golden is making these promises. You might hear them come with one and two, but that's some outdated something and not innovative or anything that belongs in this era of technology, AI, nothing in a modern time. Or some old style something them are come with, based on what I've heard from them. So it's like, can you trust these people to deliver? I don't think so. But the choice is up to Jamaica. Jamaica is going to have to decide on whether they want to go with the results that they have from this government so far or the rhetoric that is coming from the opposition. The government has built a foundation, for example, where crime is concerned. You see, the presentation that was done in Parliament yesterday, for example, I never see Dr. Chang laugh so yet. Him not stop a laugh after the people them. We have to go watch the video that I posted earlier When me say Dr. Chang laugh off of them, for wanna say why him laugh off of them. Look how the man look pleasant about the job that he has done. Bossy when you know you do a good job. So when time it come on to crime, when you see the data, look on this. Look how crime trending down. It was at 100 per month. The monthly figures for crime nationally gone way down, people. I thought I had a still shot of it. I'm going to try to put a still shot on the screen. But if you look at this, you will see that it was 100. The data was 100. One at a time last year, around December-ish, went up to 110. Is that 110 or 120? Hold on. 110. So right now, the homicide rate is about 48 per month, guys. 48 per month. So when you hear say a crime gone down to 43%, I no joke. The homicides, right? Look at this. Places like Guys Hill reporting 100% decrease in major crimes. We know about Hanover, 75% decrease. Right? The police, them are doing a good job. So yesterday, when Dr. Chang spoke, he was asking for 180-day extension of zones of special operations in 7 communities. Those would be the crime hotbeds in the country. And it was approved, which is fine because sustainability is important. We're trying to get to 0 homicides, people. With a 303 so far, I don't hear nobody dead really from morning. Maybe yesterday, I don't know. But the last time the figures came out, it was 303. Halfway through the year, that's not bad. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister was talking to some youths and telling them, don't take up crime because you don't want fast money. You know, encourage them and let them know that there are opportunities. There's a free opportunity at heart. You don't have to go in a life of crime, and that's a good thing. We need to hear this more from our male figures in Jamaica to the young people then. But on the issue of crime, we all remember places like St. James, Flanker. This is how Flanker became a household name in Jamaica for the crime, right? Look on this soldier try to comfort this woman. This is where we're coming from. Sometimes when you look on the poor police, them at the crime scene, they don't know what to do. Frustration, depression. We've come a mighty long way. So these are the things that the people want to hear about. The people them don't want to hear nothing with not propaganda or try to smear the Prime Minister character. Mark Golding and PNP. We don't understand that all now. We don't say the people them are receptive to nothing. What do we want to go on with the Prime Minister? You that think say the whole Jamaica that come out and protest against himself to leave office. Remember said Jamaica people them are some rebellious set of people, you know. So I know Andrew will instead of violate the people them. The people them come out long time. Who do not have to protest? The people them would have come out come protest long time. That's it. Guys, can you please hit the like button for me? And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. 2 more PNP people supposed to come out, come declare them support for the JLP. Me now put them up, me now call their name. Not tonight anyway. But you know soon so then come out. So when we talk about achievements, if me supposed to go through everything tonight, the program now go done. There's so much. But all this man can walk and talk about is Prime Minister Integrity Commission. That's all, not more. And now our democracy is in trouble. Our democracy is at risk. Talked about the Prime Minister saying the government no need no opposition. We all know what the Prime Minister meant by that. The Prime Minister did not say the government no need no opposition party. For all the Prime Minister cares, one can stay to be opposition party for the next 49 years. Nobody cares. Because only not much of an opposition party anyway. What the Prime Minister was saying is that he does not need to sit and wait for opposition tell him anything, because people is going to hold him accountable first. That's what he meant. And then him talk about Desmond saying that them not surrender Jamaica. Them not supposed to surrender Jamaica to you. We are a democracy. Nobody's supposed to surrender anything. You mad. Uno could have frustrated people and make them just show up there and wave a white flag and give no and bother with no election, because Mark Golden does not like democracy. I saw him doing at the PNP now. Change the constitution, said they enough to challenge him for how much years. In tell the vice president, them say no election. I saw them do over there. But Jamaica not going to surrender like how the PNP them surrender to the rice people them. That is all. So if you came here looking for a surrender, nobody's going to retreat or surrender. That's how it works here. This is Jamaica. See the crime data here, people. At the bottom there, you can see the months. Starting last year, July, August, September, October, and so on and so forth. It goes to May of this year. So over the last year, the monthly murder count in Jamaica has dropped sharply. I hope you can see that good. So with a state of emergency, our zones of special operation, whatever it is that the government and National Security Minister have been doing, it has been working. That's good. And that's why we National Security Minister can go in the parliament and laugh off of them. We don't need to go watch a video that was posted today and see why Dr. Chang laugh off of them. The phone line is going to be open now, guys. If you want to make a contribution to the program, this is the WhatsApp number. Make sure the phone on. Okay, first caller. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Miss Natalie. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Let's trust all is well with you and the family.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, man. I've been here listening to you, and there's so much to say, but so little time. But something I want to bring to your attention and to the JPU Academy. Have you seen any of those videos going around on social media with the 50th anniversary celebration of KFC and the way my Jamaican brothers and sisters behave today for some free chicken?
Well, yes, I saw it, but it wasn't totally free chicken, believe it or not. You have to buy.
Not to cut you off.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say you had to buy like a 2-piece and you get a 3-piece, something like that. But for it to not be totally free and you only get a few pieces free, them go on bad, you know.
I was watching it and I was very embarrassed because you know what comes to mind. I said to myself, we have politicians in Jamaica who tend to prey upon the vulnerability of a people.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if one of the political side decide that I mean just before election day, free free food.
Lord, nobody thought them sitting there alone, you know. Do me a beg you, sir. No, because the situation desperate right now for some people, you know. And if them go hear
Man,
you attack, say, if you give a KFC food, they might go do it. Yeah, laugh.
boy, I tell you, I hope though, I hope that we as a nation will realize we'll put value on ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and not just allow, things to get us to show off all of our values.
I agree.
Because there are people there that will capitalize on it. Anyway, with that said, moving forward for your topic tonight, achievements over promises.
Mm-hmm.
How much and I do not want to sound like I don't have confidence and faith in my Jamaican people, and especially those who are part of the JPU Academy.
Yeah.
Because when they come here with you as a lecturer, they are exposed to information, and not to mention Professor Curran and Professor Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
So they are getting the information, and I know that there are Jamaicans that will be acting upon that information.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few little things that I want to say tonight. So Mr. Mark Golding, I realize that he's taking a page out of some other countries' political book. Because when he's going to talk about threat to democracy, if anybody is threatening democracy, it will be Mr. Golding. Because let us go back. Let's just get back just a little bit. The other day, because it started with the PNP saying that we need to move away from the monarch and become a republic. This present administration move it forward, and who stand in the way of it not moving forward? Mr. Golding. Next thing, the national identification card, the NIDS. Who stood in the way of it? Where if that system is implemented, then we would have better information as to how to know we're better able to track down those who are committing certain atrocity in the country, and it will be better for the country. But everything that is put up, that this present administration put forward to bring the country up to a standard, the PNP under the leadership of Mr. Golden is the one who is opposed to it. You will agree with it, and when he sees it's like it's going to mature, he come back and say no, he's not supporting it. You make mention of the party that he now leads. He totally destroyed the democracy of the People's National Party, because the way they do things now is not the way the former the real PNP do things.
Absolutely.
They have constitution and they operate based on their constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, the question needs to be asked, and this is one I think I noticed too. There's a thing that they call projection, meaning the thing that you are doing, you accuse me of doing it in order to take the attention off yourself. And that is what Mr. Golding and those who are now representing the PNP in this leadership, that's what they are doing. And so I'm just saying to us, JPU Academy, let us help those of our brothers and sisters who they don't do it because other people are doing it. Let us just help them to realize that it is going to be performance over propaganda, achievement over promises, and reality over rhetoric.
Thank you so much.
But outside of that, then we're basically not going anywhere. So let's JPU Academy. Let's just keep the standard high and make our I mean upgrade her to let our chancellor proud that she have done our work well.
Thank you.
So to the rest of the JPU, to the rest of my batchmate, yeah man, keep JPU up and running. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. The gentleman raised a serious point, you know. Ah, boy. The people that I know, whether them in my family or whether we are friends, me know say nobody cannot take no food and catch them. Nobody. Them the people that would drink water and got them bed. So anybody will see them style here, cause them do it already, you know. When the vaccine come, them tell the government say, give the people them food for the vaccine, and the government say they're not doing that. Disrespect of the people. But him raise a serious point. Very interesting. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Nat. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the program. You're live.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I have an assignment for Jamaica 411. The PMP is now championing the rent-to-own policy. And that is not something new for the people of Jamaica. And I say this because there is a 2017 commission report from the NHT that said that type of policy is unfit, that the NHT should not consider doing that type of program. It was a 5-man commission, and that report was published to the Prime Minister's office in 2017 by the NHT.
Oh.
And that report is a bombshell because Mark Golding and the PMP has put forward this rent-to-own policy, but they have not told the people of Jamaica the ills in terms of who will be responsible financially to keep these rent-to-own policies or houses accounted for. The legality of it all. There is so much, and when this commission looked at what other countries have done in the past or tried to implement this rent-to-own housing policy, they all failed. They all failed. So I'm asking Jamaica 411 to look into that report and shed some light, because I know that she's an expert in that department.
Okay. If she's not over here, I will tell her.
So she'll be able to bring that to the people.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Hello, good night.
Good night, Natalie. How are you doing?
Good, you're live.
Yes, I'm calling from Western Westmoreland.
Welcome.
Yeah, man, and good evening to the listeners.
Yes.
I just want to reflect back on the JLP leadership under the pandemic. Can you remember how the administration handled the pandemic, Natalie?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Comparing, I think when it come to leadership, our Prime Minister, Dr. Holness, I really have to lift my hat to this man and his administration. Because during the pandemic, when the whole entire world was locked down, look how they managed the pandemic, and how the country was still doing well. Now, when you look at the PNP, I wouldn't even want to say the PNP, because you have decent people within the PNP. I'm talking about the Rise United.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't care about Jamaicans, They don't really care whether if you want to kill one another. They don't really care about the crime, the rising of the crime. Because remember, Mark Golding said to them, we have to get wicked on them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They don't care. They don't care about us. Hard-working, decent Jamaicans when they come from them work, bed and sit down on them veranda or lie down in them bed. Them heart just a boop, just a beat hard because of what? Fear.
Mm-hmm.
No. Dr. Chang and our Prime Minister, the administration, look where they take crime from and look where they have it right now, Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to tell me, said Peter Bunting, Mark Golding, all of these guys is like the administration no do nothing.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. It's all about it's the police that is doing the work. It's not Dr. Chang nor our Prime Minister. I'm just saying, Natalie, that we need to come away from these kind of what I call it now, back our lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are living in modern time now. We have to be our brother's keeper. We have to ensure that our children and their children and children come in have a better way of life. Is this the Rise United has to offer to the future of Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine, sister, and I tell you, each time I tune to your program, I have to really say to myself, this young lady, that is you I'm talking,
Mm-hmm.
you are not living in Jamaica, but you have your little island at heart.
Absolutely.
You have your little island people at heart.
Mm-hmm.
You mean you little island people the best. You want to see the best for Jamaica.
We over here in the diaspora, we have these conversations too,
Yes.
And we travel back and forth. We might not live there physically. We travel back and forth. We have a family. Some people have assets and so on. So we have an interest, just like you guys do.
Yes.
I just
want to say, because I'm gonna give somebody else a chance.
Mm-hmm.
In Western West, as a matter of fact, the whole entire Westmoreland, the PNP has nothing to campaign on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have something to campaign on. Failure. Over 40 years of failure. Trust me, sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly hope that the people of Westmoreland will wake up.
So hold on there.
And smell the coffee.
How things look down there right now, politically, on both sides?
It look to me, the JLP is stepping up.
Yeah.
JLP is really, really stepping up, and actually everywhere you go, you hear people talking about the performance of the JLP.
Okay, so you not see Ian Hills.
Huh?
You not see Ian Hills and the PNP. They not come to you. Are they not patrol the place?
Ian Hills can come to me, my dear.
Okay.
I'm not one of the stupid Jamaican.
Just asking.
Yeah. You know, but just hoping that this general election will be peaceful, because that is one of my biggest worries.
All right. Thank you for that.
When you're going to tell your supporters to get wicked on them, I'm just hoping, my sister, that it will be a peaceful general election.
Thank you.
Have a good night, my sister.
Same to you. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Hello. Good night.
Hi, good night, Nats. Good night.
You're live.
Good night, JP family. Yeah, man, TV man here, man.
Lord Jesus. What are we doing the festive today?
Nats, you know, we are look on things that maybe what that talking in a parliament are giving thing. I mean, I watch Maurice Guy. Maurice Guy control Central St. Mary where we live. But Maurice Guy would talk about health. Maurice Guy must remember he was there. What Maurice Guy ever put in a constituency? What if no? And a fee money I spend. And a fee money, a public money. And him free to make representation for people. Look on Hesher Road. Look on Chumozot Road. Look on Wopwell. Look on Monia Road. Look on all the road them through Dr. Guy constituency when come on TV talking about health and talking about my partner, all the people business all over. Dr. Morris Guy not do nothing in a constituency not.
So what did you
not
see?
For what 25 years.
Did you see the Prime Minister and the Member of Parliament, Mr. Montague, today?
No, I never get to go. I never get to see it.
How far away from there are you?
Mean? It's not far from. It's a border in I don't know, part in constituency, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
A border in constituency. You understand?
So you never seen a motorcade?
I think people, one of the people say them going. You understand me? So we have to go to for we think otherwise we don't get a chance to go.
Okay.
But yes, that's what taking place. But some of the things then that the question I want to ask your position. If what the Prime Minister is doing and the government is doing, you say it's wrong. It's not right. It's not correct. What is right for you? What is right for them?
That's a good
what is correct for them? Because there's nothing. I feel most of them people don't mean you're good. You know when people are bad mind, I don't mean people are good. There's nothing you can't do not. For instance, you'll build one place. And you know, and you try to build a place, and somebody come, and like, you put that over there. So. Or that nothing over there. You tell you all of the what you don't like. And you degrade everything. And you try to put nothing there. If the Prime Minister build a house to somebody, then say, in a safe go, then get all the lady here. To put on the Prime Minister thing, we say, we throw them at the carrot of the IC.
No.
To put on the Prime Minister.
Wait there. You just talk, I think you just say something about house.
The house them.
300 house. 300 house.
We're ready for 1,000 people.
Wait there now.
Smile for 1,000 people this evening. I sorry I didn't get one.
300 house. To me, 300 house are only house, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I hear them asking questions from 2013 to 2017. How much house did Bill? What kind of house? What kind of house you talking about, Bill? From 2013 to 2017, what kind of house?
No,
and
but
trying to throw water upon the people and smile. Just like this government, this opposition don't want to nobody in their country happy. They don't want to nobody smile. Too much people have a smile. There's nothing the Prime Minister, the government can do to make a smile upon people's face that if people don't come out and throw water upon it. They come like this, people just guard in bed and just a set. To get up a man and you say, that's not good.
No, but look here, 300, when you think about it, 300 houses.
300 a little bit house, man. You think I'm going to make 300 house, man?
You think?
I have nearly 50 much house more in procurement. How much more where I work in the next couple of days or months?
But look here now, if 150 house, Jamaica can afford to give people free. Some of them have a handout mentality, you know. If 100...
And you forgot buy your house. And you make your life and go buy your house. And if you can't go for that program where my build house, give you free of cost. Then look out all the land. Sometimes people, then they forget people get the okay told me yesterday. They said all them have to go through some process sometimes to help people to really get the go ahead to build on the land them with them there and so forth and family member sign out paper, give them for them bill and all these things. And you a question and a dig in that integrity of that. Like a thief government, a thief people and a give people. If you build a house and a bill or thief, then thief land or something or thief places. And then you come out, what is it the government must do to make these people, I mean, your opposition, nothing wrong you want to oppose, but go find something constructive, go find something, do it. It's like, okay, you don't have to be leader to do something for your country. You don't have to be leader to do something for your country. You can do a lot for the country within just in opposition. And these people do nothing, want trouble and tear down. They know why we're happy. That's so you know, so we couldn't put the country on them people on. Because if you go and look at a sentiment and say a so-called, what is not going to be a so-called for you? What are you going to give us?
Good
That's
question.
what we don't call it so-called.
Mm-hmm.
If tomorrow morning, if the Prime Minister gets up and he say, listen to me, we're going to give 2 more people something. They're going to come out and say, no, then not forget it. Then what is it you're going to give to the people?
I know that them are going to say. Them are going to say give everybody.
Tech. We used to make fun of it and say that bike, no reverse. It's everything united forward gear. And now we find reverse gear in this country. But this is what really happened, Nobody didn't know that the whole vehicle could have fixed up and look so nice and ready for drive. And not drive so good. Because remember, I scrap them, I scrap them, they scrap Jamaica, Them scrap Jamaica with money. Them scrap Jamaica with backside material. Them scrap Jamaica with all the things in Jamaica and set off the bad man them Pawinia and all kind of things. Know that and Holness take the old vehicle and fix it up and put on tire and funny and hinge it night. No one need to ready for drive and spray it up on everybody. Everybody want to drive now. Everybody want to drive. Everybody turn driver now. All of us everybody turn driver. Everybody a leader now. You know something like this?
Oh, yeah.
Not just come like you have a whole carriage show, and you got to, and if you get fixed up, everybody come drive now. Nobody want to fix up all these times. Some family members like that, Then you have one car and daddy drive and they park up one side there. Nobody drive until it's crap one man and take off and sell off for them to sell off and all of a sudden. And one brother just decides to fix it up. I'm trying to fix it up, They want it, Everybody want one drive, This is what the opposition is like. Scrapper, they call them. Scrapper.
Thank you, TV,
What?
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, chill, scrap. Me say hurt me feel the people them operate in our country not. If there's anything we could have done, they could think and say, and then just disappear. You just get to that one of them. Go fight for them party, then now fight for them party. Then don't want to do that me later. Then now fight for them party. These PMPs sit down, go and throw this man out the next party and come at it. This man not
They rather spend them time sit down on TikTok and cuss the government.
And cuss the government.
Before
and
they
think them a fight and things a PMP party then, Then you're going into a PMP party, maybe you don't know.
They're not a party.
United,
They're not a party.
The PMP wing.
Not a party them now.
Right? And these people sit there and watch this man take over them party for 10 million. When you give people them the money, this man line, keep it. He just lie all along.
They don't get the money for sure. They don't get
the $10 million. They don't get it.
Bunting did not give them 15 million, But I must say chew in black, they don't want it.
Jamaican people.
In black are wicked.
I mean, not Jamaican people. Some of us just don't understand. We like you know people like that. Yes, boss. No boss. Yes, boss. No boss. Then can look people professional and talk. Okay, Mr. Johnson. Okay, or whatever. Yo, boss. Yes, boss. No boss. That's a set of people. You have this set of people like country where have a low mentality. Not because them drive big car go down the road and big van come up the road. Not because you see them doing this. They have a low mentality. They cannot be a leader, but they will tell people how to lead.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling, TV, man.
Yes.
We talk again.
You them for me, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Take care, man. We watch you go. Yeah.
Guys, want to know, say, I was listening to this podcast earlier before I came on a YouTube channel I follow. And I wonder if you know say a whole heap of American people. I would say over the last 8 to 9 years, or maybe 8 to 10 years, a whole heap of American people and European people moved to Jamaica. And I listened to this American lady who born in New York, lived in different states. She lived in Miami, she lived in Pennsylvania, lived in California. So she's been on almost all the coast in America. And she said she moved to Jamaica. She was thinking about Africa, but she said, Lord, it's too far. Anyway, she ended up going to Jamaica. So when she go to Jamaica, she said, yes, this feels like home. And she said, although she had to adjust, because when you move to a different country, different culture, different everything, you have to adjust. And so we have to adjust when you come over here too. She said, even though she have to adjust, she did it 9 years now. And she said she know the country, she know the place, she love it. She said she don't know for her final destination, but for now, Jamaica is her home and she love it. So me hear some people I talk about Jamaica like Jamaica the worst place in the world. You know it burn me for them, you know? It burn me, God no. Because Jamaica is not the worst place in the world. Hello, good night. Please turn down the background for me. Yes, hi, good night. Welcome.
Yes, good night. First time on your program.
Okay, thank you for calling. What's up?
Yeah, you know what? I was listening to one of your callers about Maurice Guy in St. Mary's.
Yes.
And I endorse everything he said. Maurice Guy had not done anything for St. Mary.
Are you from St. Mary?
I am from St. Mary.
Okay.
I'm right on the border of Central St. Mary and Southeast St. Mary.
Okay.
So I can tell you all about Central St. Mary. He's a medical doctor, and look at it. Look at the state of the Portmore Hospital. You can't believe it.
Mm.
And he's talking about medical health system in crisis. Under his watch, Portmore Hospital is reduced to a clinic. Under his watch.
Okay.
You know, like they have the Costa Cup matches and all those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Central St. Mary have 3 fields. One in Port Maria, one in Highgate, 2 in Highgate. And can you imagine when they have the customer, they have to go out of the parish to play because they can't play there. And he's the chairman of the St. Mary High. He's one. I'm not sure if he still is, but he's the chair. He was, or he's maybe still is, of the St. Mary High School.
Okay, well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, he's totally right.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the state of Highgate, Port Maria is a capital. And look at Port Maria.
Have you been voting there?
No, I can't vote in Central, but I'm just right on the border. Whatever I need to do is in Central.
Oh, okay.
My vote will be in Southeast.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you. Keep up the good work.
You're welcome. Good night. Me like figure the people them voice them opinion on their representative. And every representative at Jamaica, them need to be audited by the people and be held accountable by their party leaders. You see how Bunting try to figure out parliament they now? He want to go in there go collect Jamaica taxpayer people them $20 million. Now you tell me guys if that right. Eh? You don't feel like say Peter Bunting must go back in our parliament after them get them chance. Remember them are people who get them chance, you know. National Security Ministry and Justice Ministry, respectively. And Jamaica people them now must put them back in there and pay them even more money after they feel so badly. That's not right. That cannot be right. It better not pay Dr. Chang one another 5 years. Him say him not stay 8 more years. but make him stay there 5 more years and pay him, because him a do a good work. God no. Because if we put back Bunting there, that is highway robbery for the taxpaying people of Jamaica. No joke. Hello, good night.
Hey, Nuts, what's up?
Good night, what happened?
Well, last night I couldn't get you because all of the man them take you away from me, so I don't know where me there. But me still a fight.
Lord
Everybody
Jesus.
take you away last night. Anyway, me now, remember, you know, me and you have a bet in on Nuts. From January we have a bet, you remember?
I must see it you say again.
When January, when me talk to you, I told you that my good Prime Minister will, at that time, if an election call, the minimum 40 seats. Remember that? You have me on record.
That is if it's true.
Now, things has advanced. The Jamaica Labour Party, if election call no, right now, like tomorrow morning, will win the minimum 42 seat.
How will you get them number there from, though, God?
I'm telling you, I am doing my stats. I tell you, I have friends in every parish. I live in the diaspora here, and I have friends in 14 parish. And I get information.
So what changed? What changed since you last spoke to us about that?
All right, you see the Spark program? It's taking a lot, and it has pushed the JLP far ahead. The road program. You see the town hall meeting that the Prime Minister is having? It pushed the Jamaica Labour Party. Remember, the JLP was sleeping. I'm telling you, it's my party. They were sleeping in terms of communication.
How you like the communication now?
Huh?
How do you like the communication now, and who are you giving the credit to?
Well, let me tell you something, Nats. I don't know where Michael and Holness find that young man, Marlon Morgan. But trust me, that guy, there's no word to describe him. He's very articulated, he's very precise, and he's very intelligent, and his communication factor is giving the PNP a beating. So those are some of the things that push the JLP to 42. Now, between now and August, based on what I am assessing, it might just go up to 45 seats.
Yeah, no.
I am telling you, between now and August, it might go up to 45 seats. But I am telling you, if an election should call now, the Jamaica Labour Party, led by the greatest Prime Minister of the Caribbean, will secure a 42-seat majority. However, if by August or September, whenever time he choose, the JLP will gain 3 more seats, put them to 45. The momentum now is with the Jamaica Labour Party. What politically what has crippled the PNP? The Mark Golden-led administration has been very reckless in their campaign. They allow the Jamaica Labour Party to capitalize on their weakness. Because I am a JLP supporter, but I'm speaking to you as an analyst now. During the time when the PNP were leading in the poll, the Andrew Holness-led administration were busy looking at what they can do better, looking at the weakest point that they have, which is communication, and they fixed that. What the PNP did not know, that Holness were there studying every move that Mark Golden make and utilize that move, turn it into reality, and now have the upper hand of the Mark Golden-led administration. Because I have told you a long time ago that Mark Golden is not a politician. He doesn't have the political sense and know-how to match to a Prime Minister Andrew Holness. So what he has done since of late, he has damaged his own self. In Jamaica, we call it you shoot yourself in your foot. Or you shoot your foot with bullet. Now, what he has done with the Dennis Chung issue, he should have allowed the process to continue. He should never ever take to the street to demonstrate in a political way, seeking to get political mileage of something that is legitimate, legally done. Even if you have problem with the appointment, you should not be putting it in the street and trying to spin it. The Jamaican people look at that and say that you are too power hungry, and that does not do well for Golden. That has hammered Golden. Let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. Mark Golden commit one of the greatest political suicide when he opposed to the appointment of anybody by the Services Commission, because I was a member of the security force, so I can tell you, I know what I'm saying. Legal documents and elements, you don't try to politicize it. So that's one where Golden damages self. He didn't have a chance to become Prime Minister long ago. It's worse now. The other thing that he has done, you see, let me tell you something now. So I'm going to be long with you, because people need to get a chance. But we just reason a little. Just give me a few minutes. Not going to be long. Now, when you are seeking to gain office, you have to be two things you have to do. One, you have to political smart. Two, you have to political wise. You have to know what to say. The other thing that the PNP has, the Mark Golden has done, he went to St. Thomas and he tried to paint a bad picture at the Moran Bay urban center. Remember, Jamaican does not like when you oppose things that they like. That's the typical Jamaican. That's the culture of us. If we like something, we don't like you to stand in our way and saying it's not good. Everything that the led administration, the Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister do, this Mark Golden has a problem with it. Remember the urban center? People love it. People getting jobs. People see it as something good for them. You are there not commending the government. You don't even attend. You started to criticize. So you shoot your foot again. The other thing again, I'm going to tell you, because I listened to that guy and I've watched him, where he keep damaging the PNP. And when the PNP lose this election, they are going to ask Mark Golden to step aside, because he is the one that is going to cause the PNP to lose. And any PNP will sit and tell you otherwise. They are not a PNP. Because you have decent PNP. I'm not a PNP. I don't vote for PNP. But you have well-thinking, decent PNP who believes in good policy and good principle and good opposition. Because we need that. We don't run in an Ankang government. But this guy, Mark Golden, he is not political smart. He is not political well. He doesn't have the capacity. And he allow his mouth to damage his chance at the poll. Because the other thing again, you keep saying the Prime Minister is thief. The Prime Minister is that. Nobody can prove that the Prime Minister steal anything. Look now, the Prime Minister now become chairman of CARICOM. What is it that CARICOM have seen in this man to elect him? If he were such a stealing person and a bad person as you perceive him to be, CARICOM will not appoint him. This is another blow to the PNP in the heat of an election, where a sitting Prime Minister become the heads of CARICOM. This does not spell well for Golden administration. And in wrapping up, I'm going to wrap up with, the Golden administration, after election call, they will have to sit at the table. They will have to organize themselves. They will have to say, look, where did we go wrong? And every blame is going to squarely at that man foot, Mark Golden. Because Portia seems similar, was not like this. And if Golden did want to win an election, he would have worked with the people, he would have worked with the government. Whatever the government is doing is their commended government. Even the crime that goes down, you didn't say nothing about that. You didn't commend the government and the administration and the tasks that they have done. You criticize. You said the government should not be commended. People looking at those, and they're going to give you what you deserve at the poll. Stay safe and stay good, and I am here. And God bless Michael Andrew Holness. Wherever he is protected by the hands of God and by the people. And I know my fellow Jamaicans are going out in their numbers, because I have a few PNP friends, and they told me, look, I'm voting for Michael Andrew Holness. I'm not a JLP, but I'm voting for Andrew. So, in closing, the PNP has damaged their chance. And they can't blame nobody but their leader, because he doesn't listen. He speaks out of his mouth without facts. He speaks nonsense, and that's not how you go. You're going up against a leader, you know, a prime minister that is well organized, a prime minister that is well educated politically. So you got to know what you're doing. Take care of yourself, Nats, and all the best to you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Good.
Look here now. The man them over here will take me up. Me I be gonna put me down. You hear the caller say? The man them take me away. So me I be gonna put me back. But the caller makes some good points. Some very good points actually. I wanna think, guys. God have mercy. You know, I feel like say, and I've always felt this way. I don't say it much, but the truth of the matter is the biggest impediment for the PNP candidates going into the election is Mark Golden. He is the biggest impediment. But the candidates, them can't do nothing about it, because them feeling very inferior. None of them will get up and stand up and say, listen, you cannot have this man out there first and foremost, before anything. You cannot have this man out there calling the people them comrades. Is either I want to fix the pronunciation, or I want to take him down. Let us start there. And the things that come out of them mouth, and the shackle wielding, and go take off chain off a big boy, hey. So them people are some of the biggest disappointment the world has ever seen, me I tell you now. More and more people are saying, why is it that the PNP them cannot run away this man and take back them party, make we have a decent opposition party? What can go so mad? I never see this yet. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hi, good night.
Hi, you're live. Welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Good night to you, listeners and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just try to see if we can find a few wise words since I'm bowling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, them say, like one I say, word is win, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the big question behind it now is that, can the wind become change and turn hurricane?
Why, me not know. What kind of wise words you have for him now?
You see, when we talk sometimes, you know, we take it simple. Yeah, word is win.
Mm-hmm.
But it can change to become that dangerous problem. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, the man said the pen is mightier than the sword, you know, but the tongue is mightier than them all.
I don't lie.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When we talk sometimes, that's why we get afraid of this man a big time, you know.
You afraid of?
Yeah, man, I tell you, I don't feel good.
What
I tell you
me?
the truth.
What me? What is your fear?
Yeah. You hear this one, I know, we say, man a plan and God a wipe out.
What is your fear of Golden?
Because it's not what man what God a wipe out, you know, it's what man a do. It's got to write down. But he don't realize that.
What is your fear
See,
of Golding?
Yeah, because, all right, put it this way. We have people in Jamaica who don't really understand the whole system when it comes to voting. Because most of them just vote their 5,000. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking to people like those now, you know, it becomes a problem. Sir.
Mm.
But, you know, may I check out the words and where the man I use, you know, and me not really feel good about them.
So the things that he's saying, that's what's scaring you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Me have another one in the film, you know, where if you check, like what I say, you check the head skull, you find 7 holes. You have two ears, 2 nostrils, and two ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils. But one.
Tell the people them now. Now you had it.
The one mouth, man.
Okay.
But we seem to use the one mouth more than the 2 eyes and the 2 ears and the 2 nostrils.
Yeah, that makes sense now. All right. I remember that one day. All right.
I tell you, me I still don't work out the things them still.
We hear you. Thank you.
Yeah, because, all right, this one I know said, the man said the wages of sin is death. But yet we look, when a man sin, you know, you ever hear a man say, God can't kill him, God can't, you know, move him, all them things, eh? The man never do no work for God, Natalie. So, how me we expect God to pay this man?
All right.
Now, the man going to get paid, you know, because we all know Satan is a reasonable man, not true. Him pay people, them, you know. Yeah, man, look around you, man. You see them on stage and all about around here. You see man pay them, man.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Go back to the man say the wages have sin.
Where you call from?
Only the good gift of God is eternal life, you know.
Where you calling from?
A grand spend me there, chopping a tuna, you know.
Okay. Everything all right, dear?
That's great. Telling you.
How you say? Great.
Yeah, man. Grand spend come like church garden, you know.
How you say?
I tell you.
Not too much crime on them something there.
If you notice, you don't hear when you're on radio for this long time.
Me just say that I say a long time. I know you not come from Grand Spend.
Right.
Me have a cousin over there. I need to link her up too.
We play sweet, man.
That's good.
Man, sweet.
All right, big up yourself. Thank you for calling.
Enjoy the evening now.
Thank you.
Okay, man.
You have some people in Jamaica, and that's why I am so pleased with the theme song for this channel. The die-hearted people them. I wonder if you know say you have some die-hearted people. Now what heap of them, because them are phase out. You have some die-hearted people in Jamaica. Where the people them rather live like dog. Yes, them rather dead. Yeah, them rather live like some real animal. Wild beasts. More than to look at the options that they have and go with the one that is uplifting the country. You see the American who I telling about? When my grade, she was being interviewed by another American who is living in Jamaica into real estate, right? And she was saying, I was sitting out there listening to her for about 45 minutes on this podcast. And she was saying that over the 8 or so years that she's been living in Jamaica, she has seen rapid development, you know, especially in real estate, she said. So, all of who got Jamaica in a long time. One time I'm going to go back to Jamaica, a different thing you never see now. She talk about, you know, some of the places that she used to see when she first got to Jamaica. She said some of the places, they were, you know, there was nobody there. Nobody was using a particular beach, for example. And she said, no, if you go back there, you see a bunch of people there. So a lot of the spaces are being used for social events and gatherings and stuff like that. She talked about the development of the country at large that she has seen. I think she's a travel agent. So she understand, each parish. She was talking about how her favorite parish is Portland. And she was saying that each parish is unique. She talked about parishes like Manchester, St. Elizabeth, and how, we can capitalize on those parishes. For example, with her being a travel agent, most people say they come to Jamaica, they want a Jamaican experience. Nowadays, most people don't really want to stay in the big chain hotel them. Because they lock you in there and then them tell you say you have to pay this amount of money for go on excursion and so people don't want to be confined. I used to travel to those resorts a lot, And then I stopped doing it because I'm an independent person. I can drive. I know my way around. So I really don't find any fun in being confined to a resort where everything is. Then you overeat, overdrink, and then you're going to go on this excursion. And then me can't bother with that. Me like to get in my car and just go. So nowadays, when time people call up a travel agent, they say they want the Jamaican experience. They want to go like all a Kingston. They want to go Airbnb. They want to know how far them are going from this attraction or that attraction. They want the independence when they travel. So it was very interesting hearing her speak. And when me hear she talk about the development, Mr. McGlad say is a non-Jamaican attack it. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Welcome to Jamaica Politics Uncovered.
Yes, Natalie, what are going on?
Me there, man, you're live.
Yeah, man, I know I'm live, man.
Where
give thanks. I joined the program late still, but from the day I'm a call, but I don't know the work. How we are, we are labor right to work hard,
Okay, so what go on,
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. Tell me, we don't know, probably you can explain this to me. When you are joining the PNP as a candidate, what are your recommendation?
Well, right now, I'm not really knowing about under normal circumstances. You would have go through some integrity process, and I guess you would have some kind of interview.
All right. All right. From the other day, I think about it, Natalie. All right. Them a man, to me, my perspective, them a man, the first thing you have to do when you go, as far as I'm saying, you have a bad mind. So probably that have to depend on the recommendation.
Oh, where you come from, man? Where say you have a bad mind?
You have a bad mind. You have to think corrupt.
Oh God.
You have a plan to put your reputation on the line for them type of man when you say go on. You have to learn to say goodness go on and turn a blind eye or a bad eye. I remember the Indians say paint a bad eye. So no matter what go on, you have to turn a blind eye. You have to think evil about your opponents and all them something.
Disgusting.
You know, so look what go and see, but we do it better.
I feel like say the hate campaign when me say I go on. Me no know, me call them cult, Them are people here, Rise United. I call them, So you have to, it look to me like say them train the cult movement, then train them for hate labor right and they sit there and hate people.
But not
Lord God, man.
People, but as we then said, the poison them when at the party, then kick them out. Them get out Lisa. You understand? Yeah, and they never, as far as things, as bad as things, they never hear Lisa and go back out. You know, no.
No, Lisa, Lisa
so
decent
somebody. If you can't go back, you're not in it.
No, that's why the people them want to back take with
it. I thought something, someone said, you blind and get himself in them, I go down them road there. Look, and as a labor, me don't relate there, when him just gone out where the Prime Minister wife then, when him just
It's rural.
Need to rate him, man. But you know, see, from the man that take over now, there's that different union. Him have to transform. Alfred Das is coming in and come make a fool of himself. Right now, I don't know which part. Then gone to one place, and nobody can find him on one place. So. You know, you're nothing about him. So if you're not in corrupt, your bad mind, character assassination, you have to bring down something if you know depend that. Satan can blame Mark Gold in the name of nothing do.
Cult movement, then no manners, no behavior, true.
Yeah, you have to be evil. Then the upper one has no cure and them good and you know have a good relationship. And as bad as things be, you know, this Mark Gold not get no soul.
You not get no what?
Push out them head and get the soul.
You not get no what?
So you know, like all
then not. Hey, I yesterday me say this to somebody. I yesterday me I talk to 411 and me I say, you know what he say? All of them who come out and tell lie. Bunting and Golden shook them out for tell the lie, and at them alone are getting a problem.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah,
true.
And the next thing I wonder if it's as a PNP. They're blind. If they're blind, the official then in Jamaica with test iron and they should have been a millionaire. Because them and they turn a blind eye to everything we're going and they don't see nothing. I think it's on your program here, and when you say that talk come from the St. Mary where this man originally know Morris guy. Also.
Yeah.
And the people them say them prefer to stay with the bad road, prefer to visit a river, catch water.
I know the people them man are PNP people them say so.
Right. The PNP people them say they prefer to visit a river. We want shoes trying to support a road take off the one day they dust up on bad road and war rain fall.
Spirit of hate. Yeah.
So with them people are pre-party, I them are pre the country.
Them don't give up on themselves and give up on life already, you know. So when people them now nothing to live for.
Two big tower crane in the over the hospital. We take the picture them send to you.
Send them come give me.
Develop me they are going to the country.
I must say that's why the man run Ghana St. Elizabeth. All right.
That the man then already, you know. That the man where the near Spanish for them already, you know.
No.
When you see the man, you see Rome, the man looks you know, like some dogs that sit on the tongue along with that. That's the man look.
Jesus.
And you see him, you see Roma. You have a Roma.
I
got my two local things, Natalie. They turn a blind eye, and once you're going to them party, you have to corrupt. And the main thing, you have a bad mind.
All right.
Pick up yourself, Natalie.
Yeah, man. Good.
I just come from work, you know. I'll tell you as a labor right to work hard.
That's the way to go. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, man. Pick up yourself.
Yeah. Guys, you know, say, me I got through the WhatsApp messages them yesterday. Sometimes it take me all 3 days to go through all of the messages them. And me see about 2 people right me I say, you're not talking nothing good about the PNP, you just bring down the PNP. When me ask them, when time people write and say them something, me not cuss them, you know. Me just simply ask them, say, tell me something good that the PNP is doing. You know, they don't answer. They read the message and then don't answer, but they send 3 or 4 messages and tell me, say, why you bring down the PNP? Me not bring down the PNP every day. How would the PNP I do? Is what the PNP doing I'm talking. So, me not understand them people there. Them don't do anything good. Them people, whether they want them PNP Rise United, them don't do nothing good. Everything what them do are disgrace, wrongs, foolishness, nonsensical, disrespect, war. That's all. Character assassination. They don't do anything good. Over here we talk and report accurately. And even if I give a personal opinion, it's always going to be fair, like it or not. So whether I don't want to say over here a labor right channel or Me not like PNP and hate this and that's not it. And what happen gets reported over here. So the people ever feel that way there, looking on themselves. It's sad, because I think all of us who are patriotic, we want to see two functional political organizations. We don't want to live in our country with one party working and then the other. Suppose something happen with the JLP. We're supposed to have an alternative ready to form government all the time. That's how it should be. This is the last call I'm going to take for the night right here. Hello, good night. For some reason it cut off. Okay. So the phone line closed for the night. We'll talk again on the phone line next time. But guys, you all need to check out this video where Dr. Chang laugh off of the PNP. Me never hear the man laugh so yet in the parliament. But that was worth a laugh. And wanna give Jamaica a round of applause. We're gone down with crime again, people. The monthly homicide rate over the last year, sharp decrease. I cannot wait until July 6th, yes, July 6th to 8th, when the CARICOM leaders are in Montego Bay and where they will get to see all the sophisticated technology and everything that Jamaica Police Force have at their disposal and how they're treating crime in our country. I'm very much looking forward to that. And again, if anybody can send me an electronic copy of this magazine, because this government is under a piece of disinformation campaign from the PNP and their operatives. So I think this is an excellent and creative way to get the message out to the Jamaican people. So if anybody can send me an e-copy, just let me know and I'll give you my email address or however you want to send it. If you can send it on WhatsApp, that's fine too. But I would really like to look at this magazine and see what go on. Please and thanks. That's it for tonight, guys. Big up to the African vloggers. I don't know if anybody from there is over here, but me see the African vloggers, them take up with government and with leader, and they are reporting some positive things. Couple of months ago, every day they get up with the disinformation campaign like what PNP that go on with. But those days are over. Everybody are open now, thanks to the people on the platform here. So we come out and fight down the disinformation successfully. So big up to the African, Nigerian, and the Ghana vloggers them who are talking about Andrew Holness and the government of Jamaica and the development that is going on in Jamaica. We appreciate you. So guys, we will catch up another time. Have a good night. Take care. Thank you for participating. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit the like button before you leave and share the content with your friends and family. I'll catch you next time.
2020, people thought I was committing political suicide. They thought I couldn't defeat Peter Bunting. But the people in Manchester Central believed with me. They believed in me. And we defeated Peter Bunting by more than 1,000 votes. And we defeated Peter Bunting by more than 1,000 votes.
our commitment to the principle of participatory democracy. We value
Jamaica politics and cover. Pick up yourself because you don't know you will discover. Lord of mercy, hey. Some a say that them a diatic, and them a suffer to hell neurotic. Them a say that them a diatic, and them a suffer to hell neurotic.